Day 155 of our circumnavigation. We sailed 3,000 miles from Denmark to Cape Verde, and in just a few days we will leave Mindelo for the Atlantic crossing. 2,100 nautical miles of open ocean.
Join us for the final days before the crossing. After a week on the boat with 3 guys, of course we are laughing that it's over. Our first step is to check into the country. Thank you, Zoe, for bringing us here safely once again.
My friend Simon was already waiting for us on shore, and we headed straight to the harbor office. I filled out the paperwork, and just like that, we were officially in the country. Simon shows us around and points out where we can find things in the city. The streets of Mindelo are very colorful. It's quite different from Europe, but the people here are just as kind and welcoming. This stunning portrait is the work of the Portuguese artist Wills, depicting the singer Cesária Évora. The artist created the face by scraping away the layers of plaster from the wall.
Everywhere there are street vendors selling fish, vegetables and fruits. We are just looking around for now, and for lunch we sit down at a small place where the locals usually eat. Their national dish is cachupa. The main ingredients are chickpeas, eggs and sausage. Then it's time for us for a big nap.
In the morning, we have to leave early to catch the first ferry to São Antão, which is on the other side of the strait and also the greenest island of Cape Verde.
You can't see it, but they offered seasickness bags on board. With a big smile we said thank you, but we don't need it.
The ferry cuts through the strait, ignoring the ever-strong winds. We enjoy the rare moment when we have nothing to do. Just an hour later, we were already arriving at the harbor of Porto Novo. Look at the monkey feet, yeah? It's fascinating to watch how they guide such a huge ferry into the harbor. I have great respect for these sailors. Tourists getting off the ferry are quickly surrounded by drivers offering their services. There are only a few tourists, but plenty of taxis. We start negotiating with one of them, but his approach doesn't feel right. One thing we are sure about: we want to travel in a pickup. Our guide, João, politely offers his help. He's kind and calm, and that immediately wins us over.
We begin our journey into the island's interior, bouncing along the cobblestone road in the back of the pickup.
As we climb higher into the mountains, a view unlike anything we have seen so far opens up before us. Even though Cape Verde means Green Cape, the landscape for now is still dry and sparse.
Soon we arrive above the clouds. It's almost impossible to capture in a photo, but we take a moment to simply take it all in.
Up here, the air is crystal clear. As the clouds cover the world, we even forget that we are on an island in the Atlantic Ocean. These mountains are monumental, with deep valleys and sharp ridges, making you feel small. King Kong must be living here. Our next stop is an extinct volcano about 1,100 meters above sea level, and one of the island's most spectacular landmarks.
We explore the inside of the Cova crater on foot. We notice that the isolated village life and values are almost the same everywhere in the world, and there are chickens everywhere.
Most of the island has no roads. There is only one main loop in the northeastern corner, and it's almost entire cobblestone, so all cars need to be 4x4 drive. The northeastern part of the island looks completely different. This is really bright, lush green. Most of the vegetables and fruits sold at the market in Mindelo are grown here and arrive on the morning ferry to São Vicente. Despite its mountainous terrain, the fertile volcanic soil allows locals to grow many crops such as sugarcane, bananas, papayas, mangoes, corn and beans.
This huge statue sits on the top of a small town. From the front, almost only the locals can see it. We are getting hungry now, so we asked our tour guide to take us to a local place to eat. We got to try Creole cuisine here. We really didn't regret visiting this place and tried breadfruit and cassava root for the first time. We are well fed. Let's see what else the island has to offer. This is a sugarcane workshop. They make jam and grog here. Joao shows us how to chew a sugarcane, and then Peter tries it too.
I'm kind of addicted to sugar anyway.
On the way back we had to hurry to catch the ferry, so our driver sped up. Bouncing over the cobblestones, it wasn't very comfortable anymore, so we continued the ride sitting inside the car.
We successfully made it to the ferry. We already missed Zoe, then we saw her rocking in Mindelo Bay. Isn't she beautiful? After the hike, we said goodbye to Szabolcs and he flew home. The next day, we booked a berth at the marina. Zoe is very dirty and needs some care. We have to wash her. She needs to be shiny to keep Poseidon happy. We also need to visit the market to restock with fresh ingredients for the Atlantic crossing.
There are fruits and vegetables we have never seen in our lives before. This is manioc or yam. It's a starchy root vegetable. Everything is colorful and fresh, neatly arranged and clean. This market is a paradise. I will make grilled goat cheese and also peppers stuffed with goat cheese. Jaime is a big help speaking Portuguese with the locals. Papaya?
No question, papaya is my favorite fruit.
90 eggs. I hope I don't drop it on the way back.
You can never have enough drinking water. 200 liters in bottles plus 350 liters in the tank.
This is what we take for our 3-week crossing of the Atlantic. There is still some packaging to do.
Finally, we sit down at the floating bar to use the Wi-Fi and download the pilot books for the Caribbean. We will decide where to make landfall along the way. We have finished our tests at the marina and now head back to Anchor. It's incredible to think that just in a few hours we will start the longest leg of our life, crossing an ocean. Right now we are cleaning the bottom of Zoe and scrubbing it to keep the copper coat active. Then we jump into the dinghy to check out the shipwreck in the middle of the bay, giving Anna a bit of private time. There is probably a sad story behind it, but it's still an amazing sight. We walk along the side of the shipwreck. It's really rusty. Just hope it doesn't collapse. This will be a defining view here in Mindelo Bay for a long time. Just like Monte Cara, which looks like a lying giant. Can you see the face in it? Once again we went to the fish market to stock up for our farewell dinner. Fresh fish straight from the sea. Back on the boat with our loot. We bought some big flying fish and mackerel.
Flying fish.
I will fillet them and put them into the freezer. Tonight's dinner. We scored the fish, salt it, add lemon slices, and into the oven it goes.
Meanwhile, our guest has arrived.
Sorry, I'm not alcoholic, but I think this is the time. Yeah.
It's been a wonderful evening.
Cheers.
Now it's really the final preparations. I sent the spinnaker boom because it was sharp and cutting the sheet line.
I also cleared the coffin bed where we usually sleep while sailing.
I checked the rigging one last time and taped the turnbuckles. The dinghy is also packed away, won't be needed for a while. Slowly and finally everything is ready. We are just about to depart. Or not?
Oh shit! A large amount of rope got caught on the anchor chain. The seabed is messy here in Mindelo. Our friend Simon came to help and cut it free. We spent more than a week here in Mindelo. It was very nice to meet our friend Simon.
We restocked our supplies and cleaned the boat inside and out. We bought so much food in the market, we already checked out from the country.
And now we are ready to cross the Atlantic Ocean.
I will be honest, I didn't sleep all night. I'm so excited. I feel like the time has come and no one can stop me now. Goodbye, my dear friend. What a gesture. Simon blows the horn for us and we sail out into the Atlantic. A memento I will never forget. I've been waiting for this for 35 years. This is the very spot where my journey ended 10 years ago. Back then I couldn't go further, but today we are crossing the Atlantic. This is a massive milestone. Join us in the next episode as we set off to cross the Atlantic Ocean. And if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
And if you would like to support our journey, check out our website and socials below. Every share, comment or bit of love really helps us keep going. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.